Hello everybody, this is Nolan from Asia Pacific Gardening. I'm a bonsai professional who's practically been born into the business, and my dad Robert has been in the bonsai business since the early 80s, so he has over 45 years of bonsai knowledge, and today we're going to be answering some of the most Googled bonsai questions. And some of these questions may shock you. Here we go. Question number 1, is bonsai a type of tree? People often mistaken bonsai as a specific type of tree or some magical stunted tree. It's not. Bonsai is the name of the art. It literally translates to a planting in a container, and we'll go deeper into that in a future video. Next question, is bonsai expensive? And some of you may think that, why are bonsai trees so expensive? Well, yes, some of them are expensive, like historical pieces, for example. In the Pacific Bonsai Museum here in Washington, there is a black pine that was grown from a seed from a Japanese World War II encampment soldier. The family sent him some seeds, and he actually grew that seed out of a soup can, and now it's on display at the museum. If you were to ever purchase that tree, probably cost you quite a bit of money. But there are some beginner bonsais out there. Are they museum quality? Of course not. The purpose of bonsai is to upgrade what is in front of you, and the way we price our products is typically $1 per month of the age of the tree, and we're talking about tropical trees that we supply to the market. Our native trees, it's a little bit less because we don't have to source it from overseas or from a tropical climate. There's so many farms here in the Pacific Northwest that we work closely with where we source our trees. Is bonsai toxic to cats? Meow. Cats and bonsai have a strange relationship. Some cats will eat the trees, they'll knock it off, and some cats, like ours, will just stay away from bonsai trees in general. And are bonsai trees toxic to cats? Well, they can be, depending on the species you bonsai and depending on what your cat is allergic to. So you gotta do the research in your area, do the research on your cat, do the research on the tree that you're bonsaiing, and find out if your cat is toxic to that specific species. So the answer to that is yes, but depending on the type of the tree. Is bonsai cruel? Well, depends on who you talk to. There are some people who say that pruning a tree is unnatural and it's hurting the tree. But you gotta remember, trees don't feel pain like humans do. We often project what we're feeling onto something else that doesn't always have the same effect. And if it's unnatural, why do you cut your hair? That's unnatural. Why do we cut our fingernail? That's unnatural. So you can't use that same argument on a tree, because clearly there are bonsai trees that are thousands of years old. And if this art is cruel, then the tree wouldn't live that long. It wouldn't be that beautiful. So in our experience and our opinion, bonsai is not cruel. Oh, this is a good one. Is bonsai Chinese or Japanese? Bonsai, Japanese or Chinese? Well, let's go down to the origin of where this art came from. The art started in China, and the word bonsai is a derived word of the Chinese word penjing, and penjing became penjing. Penjing was introduced to Japan, and Japan fell in love with the art, developed their own techniques, called it bonsai, and was able to introduce it to the world. And again, we'll do a deeper dive on this topic in a future video. Let's see what we got for this one. Is bonsai a promo code? I'm so glad you all asked, because yes, if you visit pnetools.com/bonsai and use the promo code bonsai at checkout, you can get 10% off select Barnell tools that we use on a daily basis. If you've been watching our channel, we do a lot of maple pruning off-site, and the tool we always bring to every pruning site is the B777 Blue Ratchet Pruner. The ratchet pruning technology gives you the power to prune off thicker branches and giving your wrists a break. And that's not all, because we also use the AS3001, the BR2700, the B999, And if you want to take good care of your tools, get the professional tool maintenance kit to ensure your tools last for years to come. Remember, visit pnetools.com/bonsai, use promo code bonsai at checkout. You can get 10% off select Barnell tools that we use on a daily basis, and they'll ship it straight to your door. On to the next question. Next set of questions. Will bonsai leaves grow back? Tropical trees, absolutely. Pull all of it off, and most of them will actually come back in a matter of weeks. So if your tree is healthy, it should come back, but I don't recommend just defoliating a pine for no reason. Will bonsai trees bear fruit? Yes, they do, because bonsai trees aren't magic trees. They're just regular trees that are small, and they actually don't know that they're small. So you can have an apple tree, but remember the proportions will be really off because apple leaves are really big. So you can have a bonsai tree with a giant apple and one giant leaf. It will look really weird unless you have a big bonsai pot. There are trees that produce small berries like juniper berries, Cotoneasta has berries, bitter orange, flying dragon. We've done some fruit bearing trees on our past videos, so go ahead and take a look at some of those. Now this next one is commonly asked, will bonsai trees grow in an office? It really depends on what kind of office. If you're talking like a doctor's office where it's just wall, no window, no sunlight, no plant is gonna grow in there unless you use artificial light. With certain trees you can grow in an office provided you have the right sunlight. Tropical trees, for example, because our indoor temperatures are stagnant and warm, you would never grow a juniper or a pine or a ginkgo indoors in an office, because you're now taking a temperate climate tree and forcing it to grow in a tropical climate. It's just not gonna work. Will bonsai survive winter? Yes, absolutely, bonsai trees can survive winter. Junipers, pines, ginkgos, all the native trees in the Pacific Northwest, just leave it outside, let it sleep during the winter time. Don't ever bring it indoors when it's warm, because you're now waking up a tree when it's dormant. Now for a tropical tree, you wouldn't leave that outside because it's too cold for it. It's going to die. Keep the tropical trees indoor where it's warm. Keep the temperate trees outside where it's cold. Can bonsai trees grow indoors? There is a misconception that bonsai trees are outdoor only trees. That is not true. It depends on your climate. Our Pacific Northwest indoor climate is generally warm. It's similar to a tropical climate. So tropical bonsai trees can definitely grow indoors if you have the right condition. Temperature, lighting, and water are the three most important things. So yes, bonsai trees can be grown indoors, but not every single tree can be grown indoors. Can bonsai trees grow big? Of course it will grow big. Bonsai trees is a living art. If we don't prune it back, it's just gonna get bigger and bigger. The art of bonsai, remember, is not growing a tree, it's training the structure of the tree. Can bonsai trees be outside? Yes, trees can be outside. Trees are naturally grown outside. And you may be asking, well, how come you can have a bonsai tree indoors? Because in the tropical climate where the tree originated from, it was probably grown outside. But now we can adapt it to an indoor climate because our indoor climate is similar to a tropical climate. But we would never take a tropical tree and grow it outside in a temperate climate during the winter, because that's not what the tree is accustomed to. And let's look at this one here. Can bonsai be placed in a fridge? Believe it or not, we've had people ask this question and actually came in with a juniper that they put in the fridge over the winter because that's what Google told them to do. Remember, like, if you research stuff on the internet, always ask why this is the answer. a lot of mistakes happen, a lot of misinformation happen when you're sowing the seed or when you're propagating something from a seedling. Certain techniques require the tree to be refrigerated. I've also heard techniques where if you're in a desert climate trying to grow a juniper, you put the juniper in the fridge to stimulate winter. Yes, that may work, but our philosophy is if you don't have the climate to grow the tree, you shouldn't grow that tree. We always tell all our customers, if your indoor lighting condition is not good enough and you're trying to grow a tropical tree, we would recommend them to not purchase a tropical bonsai tree because it's not fair for the tree. Same with the juniper. If you live in the deserts of Arizona, why would you try to grow a black pine, a maple? It's just not going to work. You're going to struggle. It's going to ruin your experience. So please do not put your bonsai trees in refrigerators. That is just unnecessary. Now, some of the topics that we've covered in this video, we've already done a deep dive on, such as do leaves grow back and can trees be outside in the winter? If you want more deep dives on future topics, make sure you hit like, subscribe to our channel, leave us a comment and let us know what you think. And we put out new videos every single Friday. See you next week.